Hey guys, what's up? We have a range of reprints for the Burning Abyss and Inzektors that will be coming out within the Link Vrains pack. The first card is Skarm Malebranche of the Burning Abyss. This is a Dark Fiend level 3 with 800 attack and 2000 defense, and its effect is, if you control a monster that is not a Burning Abyss monster, destroy this card. You can only use one of these effects of Skarm Malebranche of the Burning Abyss per turn, and only once that turn. If you control no spell or trap cards, you can special summon this card from your hand. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can add one level 3 Dark Fiend type monster from your deck to your hand, except Skarm Malebranche of the Burning Abyss. This card can bring itself out instantly, as well as being able to search for most of your archetype. The next card is Graf Malebranche of the Burning Abyss. This is a Dark Fiend level 3 with 1000 attack and 1500 defense, and its effect is, if you control a monster that is not a Burning Abyss monster, destroy this card. You can only use one of these effects of Graf Malebranche of the Burning Abyss per turn, and only once that turn. If you control no spell or trap cards, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Burning Abyss monster from your deck, except Graf Malebranche of the Burning Abyss. This card can also summon itself out quickly, and can summon a Burning Abyss monster from the field to replace itself. The next card is Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. This is a light fairy rank 6 Exceeds monster with 2500 attack and 2800 defense, and requires 2 level 6 monsters. Its effect is, you can also Exceed summon this card by sending one Burning Abyss monster from your hand to the graveyard, then using one Dante monster you control as the Exceed material. Exceed materials attached to that monster also become Exceed materials on this card. If summoned this way, the following effect cannot be activated this turn. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach one Exceed material from this card, send one card from your deck to the graveyard. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, by battle or card effect, and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon one Burning Abyss monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. This card can be summoned by using a Dante, whilst getting rid of a Burning Abyss from your hand. This card has a Foolish Burial effect to send a card from the deck to the graveyard, means you have easier access to your cards, and when destroyed can replace itself with a Burning Abyss monster from the extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. The next card is Dante, Traveller of the Burning Abyss. This is a Light Warrior rank 3 Exceeds monster with 1000 attack and 2500 defense, and it requires 2 level 3 monsters. Its effect is, once per turn, you can detach one Exceeds material from this card and choose a number from 1 to 3. Then send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard until the end of this turn. This card gains 500 attack for each card sent to the graveyard this way. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Burning Abyss card in your graveyard, except this card, add it to your hand. This card can send cards to the graveyard from the deck, making them quicker to access, as well as becoming a 2500 attack beater for the turn. It then changes to defense to protect itself after the attack stat goes back to 1000. It can also bring back a Burning Abyss to the hand. The Burning Abyss cards have been around since about 2014, and so are at most 3 years old. This is about a generation difference between just before the Pendulums came out, though these shouldn't need a reprint, as unless you are that new to the game, you will have these. Also, you have to consider the conditions of those currently in the market won't be too bad, as 3 years is hardly any time at all. The next set of cards are the Inzektors, and we'll start with Inzektor Gigamantis. This is a dark insect level 6 with 2400 attack and 0 defense. And its effect is, you can target one face-up Inzektor monster you control, equip this card from your hand to that target. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster's original attack becomes 2400. If this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you can target one insect monster in your graveyard, except Inzektor Gigamantis. Special summon that target. This effect of Inzektor Gigamantis can only be used once per turn. This card can force an Inzektor to become 2400 attack as an original stat. That means cards such that take into account an original value will be less damaging and replaces itself when sent to the grave. The next card is Inzektor Centipede. This is a dark insect level 3 with 1600 attack and 1200 defense, and its effect is, once per turn, you can equip one Inzektor monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. If an equipment card is sent to your graveyard while equipped to this card, except during the damage step, you can add one Inzektor card from your deck to your hand. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster's level is increased by 3. This card can make another of the Inzektors to level 6 to make a rank 6 and enables a search. Next card is Inzektor Dragonfly. This is a dark insect level 3 with 1000 attack and 1800 defense, and its effect is, once per turn you can equip one Inzektor monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. If an equipment card is sent to your graveyard while equipped to this card, except during the damage step, you can special summon one Inzektor monster from your deck, except Inzektor Dragonfly. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster's level is increased by 3. This card provides a search and makes an Inzektor a level 6 monster. The last card is Inzektor Hornet. This is a dark insect level 3 with 500 attack and 200 defense, and its effect is, once per turn, you can equip one Inzektor monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster's level is increased by 3. Also, it gains attack and defense equal to this card's attack and defense, while this card is equipped to a monster. You can send this equipment card to the graveyard to target one card on the field. Destroy that target. This card can make an Inzektor level 6, provides a small stat boost, and can destroy a card on the field. In terms of reprints, they have more needed as they came out in Order of Chaos on the 14th of January 2012. This is almost 6 years ago. What do you think of these reprints? Are these the cards you needed from those archetypes, or were there others you would have preferred? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Some people never change.